All right, Jim, when is your next COVID shot? Brent in PC, great question. I've been hitting refresh on my account every day, waiting for the email notification. It has not come. And then finally yesterday, it said that it's delayed.
Finally.
So I've been chasing. Jano and I both have been chasing our second dose over the last 24 hours. I have an appointment tomorrow for my second shot, nowhere near where I live, though. I'm chasing hard. So the answer is probably tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. Jim, you've often said your wife, Janet, is the nicest person you've ever met. Who is the meanest? Brent in PC. All right, so you would think that'd be really easy to answer, but it's not. Like, I haven't come across too many really mean people in all my years of doing this, honestly. I've had some bad experiences, but not like mean people. So let me think for a minute. Alonzo Mourning was pretty mean. Like I don't care. I don't want this to come off like I'm complaining, hey, yo, that's a meanie. He was mean to me. You just asked me who's mean. If your wife is the nicest, who's the meanest? I don't know. Mourning was kind of a jerk when he came on the program. Tried to do an interview with him, and he only wanted to talk about his pitch. Kind of mean. But think about that, though. I had spoken to him before that a few years earlier, and it went well. He was not mean. Let me think. Well, all right. In his prime, Barry Bonds obviously was pretty mean. Not the nicest guy. I'll tell you a guy that I never had a problem with, but I never wanted to have a problem with. A guy that I never had a problem with, that I had a couple of tense interviews with, but it was not personal. So I'm not saying that I had an issue or he treated me badly. He did not. But he's mean enough that I do not want to get on the wrong side of him, even in retirement. Albert Belle was a pretty fierce dude. That's a pretty intense dude. Albert Belle was a pretty scary guy, but he was not mean to me. Albert, me to you. No problems. But he could be pretty mean. He was tough. I'll tell you another guy that I did really well with for a really long time, but could be really mean. Lance Armstrong was tough. He could be mean. I'd say Kareem, because of that famous story I've told you a million times, that when I sat down to interview him and I met with him in the green room, he wouldn't even respond to me. He's looking right at me and not answering any questions. One of the weirdest moments ever. That's not mean. That's just rude and really unprofessional, but not mean. I don't know. MJ was pretty mean. He did once allegedly deny Horace Grant food because he didn't play well enough. Honestly, I can't point to one mean person, which is pretty interesting, right? That's good.